Hello, and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress, Ledusen, Rackhelped. Last time, we dug out at least part of the new bedrooms. I think it houses 62 dwarves in nice 5x5 rooms, which will be better quarters than what they have currently. Though, having to I'll have to still dig more of them for the whole 180 dwarves I think we have now. It was originally 200. However, at the end of last session, we had a invasion of dark forces. Goblins arrived on our map, and this time it was not an army of like 9. It was a force of about 90, including trolls and beak dogs. And we managed to defeat them, but our military was pretty much destroyed in the process. All of our trained spear dwarves, the Kia kickers, died except for one, who is now the captain of the guard. And a significant portion of my secondary squad as well. The tunnel turtles also got badly injured because they had not been able to get into their training regime yet. So I am going to have to rebuild those squads. Luckily, since we did win, you know, we've got all of our loot, all of our armor, as well as all the armor of the goblins as well. Though we're currently in the process of cleaning up the mess, and we're going to have to deal not only with cleaning up the mess, but also the fallout from the combat, because, well, dwarves are going to be unhappy that their friends and family died, as well as the shock and horror of seeing all the goblin corpses everywhere. So I don't think we're entirely out of the what's it called? Out of the woods yet. Oh. Would help if I actually started looting the map. I don't want to. It's going to be a terrible pain having to deal with all this. Okay. So we can see the remnants of the goblin army over here. We had to fight them basically right down to the last man. The last two things I think was a troll, which might be this one here, and I think 2 beak dogs. They didn't flee until then, which was quite incredible. Usually they suffer a few casualties and then they all run off, but this time they didn't. We can see our military, as it is, it's badly it's badly depleted. Doran here was the only survivor of the original Kia kickers, and they are an adept spear dwarf, which is a shame because we lost our our original captain of the guard, and a lot of them were actually pretty damn good. They managed to kill quite a few goblins before they got taken down. However, just the sheer numbers of goblins meant that they got tired, and then when the dwarves get tired, they collapse, and then they have easy pickings. So you can win all the individual battles you want, but you get tired during the battle. You get tired, and you're kind of done for. So we're going to have to select a bunch of other dwarves to join our squad, or to forcefully conscript for our squad. So we'll choose Milker, Herbalist, a Bone Carver, another Herbalist, Stonecrafter, Planter, another Planter, a Woodcrafter, and we'll choose... how about this Ranger? There we go. And we'll have to increase the tunnel turtles again. Saxel, you could be the new squad leader. Doesn't matter if you have no military skills, you will get them. Another herbalist there. I'm trying to choose from types of dwarves which we either don't have much use for, or we've got quite a few of. So hunters, which I know we've got quite a few of. We don't have too much use for a shearer, because we're collecting a lot of silk. Though at the same time, this is not like writing off those dwarves from doing their normal jobs completely. I have changed their schedules so that they have off months. I'm actually going to look at that again, because I had the thought while off stream that it might not... Did I? I might have actually listed one of the dwarves to be in part of the other squad. That hunter. Is that alright? There we go. Okay. 2 full squads again. Now let's have a look at their schedule. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... There. So copy, paste, 1, 2, 3, paste, 1, 2, 3, paste. Okay, and then copy that, paste there. There we go. Okay. And then we'll do this for the Kia kickers as well. Copy that, and then we'll do... you can do that one there, 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 and there. Also, we need to change your train so that you have 7 as maximum. Okay. Now that was actually the Kia kickers over there. Maybe they're... I was expecting that one to be the Kia kickers because they had the schedule written out. I suppose with the death of the captain of the guard, they lost their schedule. Maybe? That's kind of annoying. Oh no! No, 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 no. I remember. Last time, Dodden was the last survivor of the Kia kickers. And I put them as the captain of the guard. And as such, I wanted them as the squad leader for the Kia kickers. However, I could not do so because they were part of the Kia kickers. So I didn't want to... So instead of like... I removed the Kia kickers as a squad and then recreated them. And put Dodden as the squad leader, as the captain of the guard. It was kind of because you can't... I don't think you can like change the position of a member of the squad. Like I couldn't put Lockham here as the squad leader if the squad leader position was open. If you try and put Lockham in this position, it just doesn't do anything. I'm pretty sure you can't. So, anyway, I had to remove the Kia kickers and reinstate them. Which I don't think matters. I mean, I'll have to reassign their barracks. But overall, I think it's fine. Okay, Kia kickers train in there. The tunnel turtles, they are all the way down here. But I keep having second thoughts about that because it's so inconvenient all the way down here. The idea was what the Kia kickers is protecting our front door. The tunnel turtles is protecting our back door. So maybe it'll work out. I mean, they're not that far away, really. If I want to call them up to the front door, they'll be able to get there pretty quickly, because it's just up the stairs. And even though it's quite a few Z levels down, you know, square distance-wise, it's not that far. Because a dwarf, I believe a dwarf moves as fast horizontally as they do up and down. Like, up the stairs. So, it doesn't really matter. I believe. Yeah, we're smoothing that room. Okay, is the alert off? Yes, it is. Okay, active training. I want Kia kickers and tunnel turtles active. And alerts. Okay, that's just which one's highlighted, the blue. Okay, good. And we're also expanding up here the corpse pile. Because we're stuffing all the corpses in here so that dwarves don't walk past them out here. But as you can see, a lot of dwarves are experiencing emotional shock, trauma, and having a bad time. Which is most unfortunate. We're gonna have to... I don't really know what we're going to have to do with that. Do about that. We're just gonna have to hope that they either harden up, or the ones which don't harden up will be dealt with rather swiftly. And this goblin siege is just sort of the beginning. We're going to suffer another one next year as well. Do we actually see their army attacking us on the map? Civilizations. We see the goblins here. Bossa Asnu, the Dungeons of Fighting. They were probably the ones which attacked us. Exports to Ledusen. Terror. Offerings from Ledusen. Vengeance. They are... what was it called? I've already forgotten. Bossa Asnu. The Dungeons of Fighting. So where are they located? Are they down here? Apparently there's only about 50... There's apparently 750 dwarves there, goblins there now. I think originally there was over around 1,000. So their numbers have actually gone down. I presume because of all the attacks they've been spawning everywhere. Is that them up there? Were we attacked by these goblins? Let's see. Torment murdered. Tenebrous Waters. That's a good name. The Ghoul of Burning. The Flickering Witch. What are they called? The Dungeons of Fighting. Okay. The Grizzly Dead, the Curse of Depression. The Feverish Hatred. Singed Hatred, the Influential Torment. No. The Roses of Cleaning. Dark Elven Pits. Excuse me? Dark Goblin, Dark Elven Pits. I've never seen that. That's not like Drow. That would just be that they're headed by an elf, I think, or they're predominantly made up of elves. But it's interesting. I haven't seen Dark Elven as a faction before. I haven't often paid too much attention to it, but Dungeons of Fighting. There we go. The Dark Goblin Pits of Flywhipped. Population around 40. Oh, the civilization is the Dungeon of Fighting. Okay. So, Bossa Asnu, the Dungeons of Fighting is the civilization. I have no agreements with this land. Yeah, there's no real diplomacy in Dwarf Fortress. You can just sort of beat them to the point where they won't fight you back. So I assume they came from around here, just from one of these areas down here. As we can see, they have been attacking other areas around here. Did they succeed here? The army of Nosbab marched on Mindhail. The army of Stosbub, Dread Ceilings, marched on Rackhelped. And someone became mayor there, someone became mayor over there. Okay. And we don't really have any other news elsewhere in the world. That's another continent down there, so we don't know. So, we've got this goblin fortress down here, and they're sort of sending armies. They've attacked there before, and I believe... wasn't there one over here? They might have been attacking these ones over here. They've been marched over the mountains to get to them. But this is the first time they've attacked us. We're right here. And these goblins are attacking over there, and attacking over here, and... okay, fine. Right, well, Soapmaker has slipped into depression. Too depressed. Rock Armor Stands 10 has been completed. Well, that's good. Yes, we created a whole bunch of work orders. I've been trying to make a lot of use of this, just so I'm more familiar with it, because it seems really, really useful. And I've never made use of it before. In all my years of playing Dwarf Fortress, so I would like to change that, because it automates the production of things, and I don't have to keep telling the workshops to create things manually. I can just do it from all this one menu. You can also do it more complicated, but I haven't gotten the hang of that yet. I would need I think very simply laid out details on what things do. So we're constructing rock coffins, which is what I put up to the first. Coke for lignite, which is just a constant doing that. Weave thread into silk, which is an ongoing activity because we're collecting a lot of webs from the tunnels. Construct rock weapon racks and rock coffers. Well, rock coffers is something else, but rock weapon racks are for the tunnel turtles room down below. And then we've got the armor and the weapons for the new squad. The breastplate, greaves, helm, mail shirt, gauntlets, high boots, shield, and battle axe. We actually also have a battle axe already, because we had Stranglemire, Vuk Nud Sebshoz, an iron battle axe as an artifact last time. Troll blood splatter. I don't think they killed anyone with it. This is an iron battle axe. It's all craft dwarf shippers of the highest quality, decorated with giant olm leather, case spider silk, and encircled with bands of tapered baguette-cut citrines. This object menaces with spikes of iron, giant olm leather, claystone, and bitter orange wood. On the item is an image of Honor searched the bitter orange wood earring in claystone. So that's pretty cool having an iron battle axe. Because it's an artifact, it is much better than an iron battle axe would normally be. I don't know how much better it is. It is very good. I don't know if it's as good as the best materials, but it's pretty high up there. And I don't think it will get worn either. I don't know if artifacts can get worn. I don't think so. So our squad leader for the tunnel tickers, tunnel turtles, tunnel kickers, I wanted to say, should have that as their item. Zaxel, but he might have died, so I think I have to reassign him that weapon in particular. Specific weapon. There you go. And remove that. Vuk Nud Seb Shoz. Because the tunnel turtles are equipped with battle axes and shields, and then the Kia kickers are equipped with spears. Where is that artifact anyway? Can I actually have a look at that? Stock. Weapons. There we go. There it is. Zoo. It is... Oh, there it is. No, wait, what? It's apparently... Is the dwarf child holding onto it? Put that down, you. That's not to play with. No. Why are you covered in water? Oh, there, you're holding onto it. Limmel. Kokudust. Now it's covered in water. Are you washing it or something? I don't think they wash their weapons. Can I see who created it? Did Limmel create it? I can't really tell. It should list which dwarf created artifacts, I'm pretty sure. Meh. Okay. Well, who was that there actually? Was it Limmel? Limmel Kolkudust. Are you part of the tunnel kickers? Limmel Kolkudust. You are. You should not have that. Equip. Yeah, and you have no battle axe as your weapon. Battle axe. But you're not allowed to have the artifact because that's for the squad leader. I suppose you can have it if you want, but I'd prefer the squad leader to have it. So I'm sorry, but if you've taken that, you're going to have to give it up. What are they putting in there? Teeth? Yeah, they're putting teeth in there. Dump the claystone. Dump the claystone. Dump, dump. Dump, dump. Dump, dump, dump. A saltpeter. Well, we're not going to be making gunpowder, so we don't need it. Some mods do actually add gunpowder to the game. I have never played any of them which do. It sounds fun, but I don't think Dwarf Fortress is ever going to go into that direction. It's going to have magic. I don't know when magic's going to be updated. I think it's the next update after this one coming. So we might get it in 2 or 3 years. I'm actually rather excited for it, because I would really like the ability to enchant items. And also maybe like, I think it was going to have like a research system for it, so it's like magic as a whole is rather like unstructured, but you can make your own like sort of spells and things. I think that was what they were wanting to do. The creators of Dwarf Fortress, that is. With the magic system, rather than having a whole list of like predetermined spells, you actually have to research certain things to be able to use magic, which sounds very interesting and would be a lot of fun if you were an adventurer and you could go around researching and create a whole bunch of spells, and then your dwarves might be able to use spells if they got the spell books from your adventurer. You know, it's a whole, I imagine it's the whole like Dungeons and Dragons, how it's got like, oh, what's it called? You know, like Melf's acid arrow and Melf's minute meteors and so on and so forth. They're named after famous wizards. Tenz's transformation. You'll be able to have like, I don't know, Urist spell of bucket filling or something like that. We've made 20 ash, that's good. And with that task, I had a next one which was saying when that ash task is completed, then you need to make potash from ash. So they should automatically be using the ash which was just created to create potash. And indeed they are. Seeing a bunch of red down arrows. And you are sunk into depression. You're not happy at all. Partly this is also because I've got all my dwarves on corpse collection, whereas apparently it's a better idea now to have a specific set of dwarves just on corpse collection, and all the other dwarves don't do that. Just so that you can manage the, you know, limit the exposure to the corpses as much as possible. But, can't be bothered. Laziness is a big hurdle. Okay. How is our thing? Are you making stuff here? Did we lose an metal or an ironsmith? We have an armorer. He's currently sleeping. I need a dwarf who is a good metalsmith. You're a competent swords dwarf. Because you're in the military? Bomb wreck. Expert fisher dwarf. Legendary miner. Nope. 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 Apparently the bard is a competent axe dwarf. Battle bards. No. Novice metalsmith. Novice weaponsmith. Okay, well you're better than most others. Oh, you've already got them listed. Okay. Get off fishing and all that. We don't need that. Stonecrafter is fine. Get off that. Yeah, fine, whatever. We're going to actually need to build... Oh, we've got a dwarf. What are you doing there? Oh, you're storing an item in a bin. This water covering, is it because it's raining outside? I think it is. But the rain covers their entire body, including the inside of their throat. Well, a refreshing rain should make people feel better after this, after the deadly combat which we were just involved in. Actually, new order. Forge iron anvils. 4. Increase priority. There we go. Okay. Because I want to build more metalsmith. What's it called? Like, more metalsmith forges, but you need an anvil for those. So if we can get a few more anvils created, that would be good. Are we missing any nobles? Hammerer, military captain. Nope. Good. Thankfully that attack only killed our military dwarves. Which is still bad, but they didn't actually get into the fortress and kill all the civilians. Which is an upside. How are we going on smoothing out the bedrooms? Yeah, pretty well. Nice and multicolored. What is this? Kimberlite, Microcline, and Gabbro. Okay, stink clouds. This is why you don't tend to store corpses inside, but... unless I, like, I don't know, build a room outside. Which I suppose I could do. Then the dwarves are just going to see them all the time anyway. Well, no, what am I saying? Unless I build... I'm putting them in the corpses in this room so that the dwarves don't see them. If I put them outside, if I leave them outside, dwarves will see them and they'll get upset. If I could stick the corpses in a room outside, because corpses which are outside do not generate miasma. We're gonna need more coffins. Or containers. Okay. Yep. 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 And yep. There we go. Gem Cutter has given birth to a boy. Congratulations. I think you just went straight on wheeling the wheelbarrow. Oop. Okay, we're gonna have to extend the graveyard. I like making them in interesting shapes. Serves little purpose, but it makes them look more interesting. Because I imagine it's like a, you know, like a mausoleum. And little alcoves off the edges. Doesn't have to be mirrored. Okay, there we go. And yep, okay, there we go. So I've mentioned before, it's important to bury your dead, because vengeful ghosts are a nasty thing. Dwarves which feel they haven't had proper respect when it comes to being buried or memorialized will come back, and they can be of varying degrees of troublesome, based on, I think, based on how they died. If they died violently, then they will tend to be violent. If they died due to depression, they tend to just wander around wailing. I think there's some other variants as well. I think there's some which just cause trouble around the place and, like, I forget exactly what they do. They might, like, throw things around, I think, and spook people. The violent dwarf ghosts will actually attack your dwarves, and they can kill them. This can be a problem if you don't actually have a corpse to bury or to put in a coffin. Though you can, in that case, build, what's it called? Create memorial slabs. Which makes up for that. Oh, Doran has slipped into depression. The captain of the guard. How unfortunate. Too depressed. Where are you? Yeah, somewhere. All these teeth. I wish, like, they could stick the teeth into a single pile or something. Oh, right. We had, traders. I forgot completely about them. Broker, where are you? You're down there. Could you get up and, You're being upset as well. Okay. Could you please go and do some trading? I know it's asking a lot at the moment, but... Okay. Trade. I don't have anything to trade there. Move goods to trade. I was actually having problems trying to find it, because I think our gems... Oh, okay, there they are now. Previously I was having problems, because I think our gems were actually located in a chest with other things in it, so it wasn't actually coming up with bin of gems. Okay, someone drag that bin of gems up there, please. They open that door and they're just like, oh god, so many dead. That stinks. They're putting some of the corpses into the coffins though. I wonder if they get a happy thought from having laid someone to rest. I feel like they should. Like, to negate the negative effect they see from seeing the corpse, they could be like, well, I gave them a proper burial. And then everyone else who saw the body would be like, you know, well, that's all done with. Okay. So, what do you have? What do I want from you? We have a lot of gems. You actually don't have that much stuff. We could get some instruments again. Imadu. What's a Imadu? Large handheld wind instrument consisting of 8 adjacent conical wooden pipes. The musician blows through a double reed in each pipe. The instrument has a 3-octave range going from extremely low to a middle pitch. The instrument has a graceful broad flat timbre. Sure. And an innie made from hazelwood. The strings are made from linen. The plectrum is made from birch. Huge stationary cloth stringed instrument with a wooden frame and a wooden body. Strings are suspended from the frame down to the body, and the musician picks the 54 strings with a wooden plectrum. Tuning is accomplished by pegs. The instrument has a 4.5 octave range, going from extremely low to a mid-low pitch. It has 4 registers. The low register has a full-strained focus even timbre. The middle register begins at extremely low pitch and has a buzzy crisp timbre. The high register begins at very low pitch and has a flat sonorous timbre. The top register begins at low pitch and has a full, choppy, strained, focused timbre. I don't really understand what all that means, but it sounds interesting. A yupa. Curved wooden horn. Selects pitches by pressing valves to route air through different tubes. The instrument has 3 octave range. Okay, sure. What's this thing? Ginkgo wood vim. Why is this so expensive? Huge stationary silk stringed instrument with a wooden frame and a wooden body. Okay, well, I suppose because there's silk in it. 3,080 though. We'll get some innies. Yupa. Innie. And another innie. There we go. And we can give you a bunch of gems for those. There you go. I gave you like 400 over, but whatever. I'm gonna buy a bunch of your hazelnuts, almonds, and ginkgo seeds, just in case we have any dwarves which actually like them. Also some plums, persimmons, apricots, pears, plums, saguaro fruit. I think we can actually get some of that. Peaches, apricots, persimmons, plums, peaches. I could just buy all these actually. They're really, really cheap. Me being frugal, and I'm like, I have so many gems to give you, just take them all. Or actually, let's get some nice, like, earrings and all that, because some dwarves will be able to make use of those. Dwarves have been complaining about not having any items to, what's it called? Not having any items to splurge on. So if we get those, then they will have something to acquire, which is of at least a reasonable value. We can make our own, of course, but I feel we're in dire need at the moment of having a bit of fancy stuff. There we go. And take those 2 gems. You were too kind. I always like giving them just a little bit more for a gift, because it means they, I believe it means that they'll come back next time with more. And I'd like to have more to choose from. Okay, have you tasked? Please move all of this inside. You're not butchering an animal, you're too depressed. Container. We need more containers in here. Yes. 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 There. 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 And there. And some over here. I believe 2 of these rooms over here are empty, but we'll put chests in them anyway. This is our worship area down here. Do I have to construct instruments in there? Some of them I think are standing instruments, so I might actually have to place them as a structure. Instrument, yes. So if I do this, Willow Vim instrument. Any instrument. Oh, instrument is capital I. There. And I have to put them in these corners because if I put them in the center of the room or something, it will get in the way of the dwarves' dance floor. Because I need a 5x5 area for a dance floor. But the entire room is part of the temple, so even putting them up against the walls here is sufficient. And I believe it's ordered. I ordered it so that the biggest, the most important are up here, or the gods which are worshipped the most in our fortress are over here, and it gets progressively smaller. So, fortress attracted no migrants. Well, that was because we had our dwarf cap, so we're not likely to. Burial receptacles. One there. No, not animal traps. We don't want to bury them in like a lobster trap. Though that would be quite funny. Okay, there we go. What are you doing? Were you playing on the instrument? Construct buildings. Nope. I wonder which dwarves are going to start playing on the instruments. That's kind of fun. I mean, they're going to start learning how to play the instruments, and they're going to be terrible at it to begin with. They're just going to be like plucking away on the strings or whatever. I don't think they need specifically dwarven instruments. If we have a look here. The imprisoned church. L. Location details. Boxes, bags, 1. Stored instruments, desired 2. We have... No, desired. Okay, so we have 2 there. But we need 5. I believe there's 1 in the box, and there's the one which we constructed. So if we have a look in the box there... Mica coffer. There's a claystone sodsor, and a gabbro sodsor. Oh, they're not... Oh no, that's not finished. Is it? It's still got build on it. Maybe it's inappropriate? Someone's given birth to a boy. Congratulations. Why is this stink coming out of this bedroom over here? Tidy, what are you doing? Rotten giant rat sweetbread. Case by the silk sock. Come on, Tidy, you've got to look after your you're not living up to your name at all. Dump that. Your bedroom door locked? No, of course it's not. Someone just hasn't gone and picked it up. What are you doing leaving giant rat sweetbread in your room? Ugh. Okay. What are you doing up there? You have no job. You have no job. You're just mulling around in here. Or milling around. Oh, Fisher Dwarf is throwing a tantrum. Who? Path. There, over there. Well, don't go hurting anyone. Throwing a tantrum. Blah. I think he's looking for our manager. No, not a manager. Our mayor to talk to. You can turn off all of your tasks because at the moment I think you've got to focus on talking to other dwarves. And healthcare, you can have feed patients and all that. Yep, okay. So you're there. Come on, please console our dwarves. Mayor has ended the mandate. Well, I hope that wasn't one to create something. What's she doing? Child does as it pleases. Oh, there's just two dwarf children playing there. In the pile of corpses. How lovely. Okay, we've probably placed some more tombs down here, so we'll open them up for burial. You have to tell the dwarves to actually accept corpses in these tombs, or these coffins. It's just B, I think, and then P, because I prefer not to have pets buried in coffins, though you can do so. But I find dwarves are the priority. Do they really not get a benefit from seeing the other instrument in there? No, they do. There's 3 in there now. So that means there's 2 in the chest and there's the standing one. No, there's 3 in the chest. What does the B mean? Building, I suppose. So the grown willow vim doesn't count as an instrument, even though it is an instrument. So you have to have handheld instruments, you can't have standing instruments. Okay. That is kind of awkward. Oh, also, a good thing is that if you have a coffin and you tell the dwarves that this coffin is for a specific person. Oh, ghostly elf hammerman. Let's put the rest. We actually had a ghost around. When did they rise? Oh, it's Putty. I don't think I ever noticed Putty rising as a ghost. Putty was an elven hammerman who I think attacked a giant cave spider and failed. So monster hunters do actually need to be buried. Okay. They're a citizen of my fortress, but I can't control them. So I was unsure whether they would actually count for proper burial or not. Apparently they do. Is that one... That's suspended. That one's suspended. Come on, move the stone which is on top of it, which is underneath it. Just have to pick it up and put it somewhere else. There you go. It's a nice microcline coffin as well. It's bright blue. What was I saying? Oh yes, when you put a coffin for a dwarf body to be put into, I believe they'll put all their body parts in that coffin as well. That includes all the teeth if they happen to have all their teeth punched out. Masterwork iron breastplate. And the other one is finished too. There we go. Do we have some more coffins ready? We do. There. How's our... We've actually created all of them. You know what? I'm going to create a bunch more. Rock coffins. 20. Priority... high. It's because I want to have more than I need. Once they stop putting bodies into coffins, then I can stop building them, because if it counts the monster hunters as well, then we've probably got a few of them following around as ghosts. So I haven't been burying them. Can we actually see any of them? Aren't they under other? There's an elf merchant here. Just one? Or is he still on the map? Oh, he's still on the map. Okay. 3 Dwarfs, 4 white storks. We can see all the dead from the army here. And all the dead from the accumulated time. Okay. I should actually put some of the pets up for... some of the animals up for adoption. Pretty sure you can do that. No, not that. That's not what I wanted at all. I thought there was a way to do that. No. Do I have to put it on, like, animals? Here we go. Toggle pet availability. Stray dog is unavailable. It's available. 2 stray horses available. Stray sow. We don't want everyone as pets, because if we want to slaughter some of them, you know, we can't slaughter them if they're someone's pet. Though I believe you could shear them if they're someone's pet. I kind of assume so. We've got a rooster. Buffalo bull. Water buffalo bull, sorry. 2 male donkeys. Nanny goat. Sow. We've got a stray cat. Uninterested. Okay. You can't designate a pet. You can't designate cats to be available for being adopted, because cats adopt dwarves, not the other way around. If they don't have a pet dwarf yet, it's just because the cat's not interested. What else would I want? Cavy pups? Sure. Have the cavy pups available for adoption. They're just like little guinea pigs. Having a dwarf with a guinea pig on their shoulder or something would be very cute. We've actually got a male turkey. Do we have a female turkey? Kind of wish this was listed in order of animal type. There's a cavy sow. Well, since we've got 2 cavy pups, I assume that means that we have a male and female cavy. There's a cavy boar down there too, so that was actually owned by someone, that cavy sow. Vabok Lorbambimbidok. So this stray cavy boar down here is available for adoption as well. I believe they could also still breed, even if they're adopted as pets. So dwarves may adopt a bunch of pets, which may help them with getting over the emotional stress. You want adopting a pet? Dwarves can also adopt multiple pets. But I would kind of like to have a 1 pet per dwarf policy rather than 1 dwarf hogging all the pets. Okay. Are these... There we go. Yes, Mike. No, pack! A Tositsu! Criminal died. Mind died too. Oh. Doran. What's your... Does he add any personality changes? No. Decent meals. What would you prefer? Pearl millet beer. Pecans and bitter melon leaves. We did actually have pecans from the traders. Unfortunately. Oh, a dwarven child has slipped into depression. Brewer is throwing a tantrum. Do we have... How's our justice system going? There's still only the 2, so even though dwarves are throwing tantrums, they're not, like, causing property damage. They can, like, flip statues and tables and chairs and so on. Or punch other dwarves. Which will get them a stint in our lovely, what's it called? In our lovely, prison down here. I may as well get that prepared. There's no real reason to have doors on the cells, but, you know, it looks nicer. Not all of my dwarves are experiencing emotional shock. A bunch of them are pretty alright. Like this one here, Tobble. I got into an argument with Ast Fence Pants. It makes me bitter. She was still uneasy and horrified after seeing a bunch of bodies, but she is indefatigable. But she is clumsy. She dreams of raising a family. Okay. Have we made those anvils? Where is the Metalsmith's Forge? F. There we go. Well, we've made 2 of them. There we go. Okay, let's go down here. And we will create armor stands in here. And armor stands, is that what I already have in there? Yes it is. So, an armor stand, and we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we need weapon stands, weapon racks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. And this is for the tunnel turtles. The dwarf is horrified. Well, Fath again. What would it take to make you happy? A fair bit. Utterly harrowed by the nightmare that is his tragic life. Prefers to consume giant wolverine char and pineapple wine. Well, I think we actually have some pineapples, don't we? Where is it? Food. Plants. Pretty sure I have pineapple seeds. Let me just check. This may be a case. Above ground garden vegetable. Okay. So they can be planted. I think we had a farm which had pineapples in it, but... Horned melon vines, no seeds. Longland grass, no seeds. Rice plants, pineapple plants, no seeds. Why do we have no seeds for pineapples? Who's been eating all of them? Gather plants. There we go. Maybe we'll get lucky. We're cleaning up the mess. Yay. Still stinks in that room. Dwarves, don't just like... Children, don't play in the corpse pile, please. Get out of there. It's not a fun room. Stop poking the dead bodies with sticks. You're just making it worse for yourself. I have to keep it open because they're dragging the bodies into the graveyard. Okay, we've gotten rid of pretty much all the corpses outside. I think that's a big dog. Boss's mangled partial skeleton. I think that's a big dog. Because it's a capital B. So As I mentioned last time, beak dogs are like two-legged sort of chicken things. Imagine the, I always imagine the pink mounts from Golden Axe. And I believe that's more or less what they look like. Except a bit more, more wonderfully coloured. No, my miner is stumbling around deliriously. Obliviously, pardon. God, look at that. Uneasy after seeing a troll's dead body. She is sometimes cruel after seeing as admired helms die. She doesn't handle stress well after being caught in the rain. Well, that's not good. Whoa! Someone else is stumbling around obliviously. Okay, cloth, silk shirts. Actually, do it this way. Make 10 silk shirts. Silk trousers, 10. Make silk shoes, 10, and silk caps, make 10. There we go. We also need some more trinkets and all that. Rock crafts. There we go, just create a whole bunch of random rock crafts. Hunter has grown attached to a steel crossbow. Kind of feels like you need a psychologist, or maybe you could, like, I don't know, throw parties. Dwarves used to throw parties, and they would all go to the meeting hall and have a good time and talk to each other. I think dwarves talking to each other has been made a bit too restrictive, or a bit too restricted. Like, they don't really do it. Talk to each other much anymore. They have to be right next to each other, I believe, which severely limits their conversational abilities. How are the bedrooms coming? Well, they're getting there. I need to create a whole bunch of beds, don't I? Create 62 beds. There we go. What are you doing? Oh, you're just sitting there. We're gonna need a lot more wood for that, aren't we? There we go. We're not completely, you know, toppling all the trees in the area. We're being rather restrained, and we're actually maintaining a good, like, balance between how many we cut down and how many are there. Hello, welcome. Whose body is that? Nguslu. It doesn't sound like a dwarven name. One, two, three. That miasma though, yeah. It's kind of a problem, but as I mentioned, I'm sticking them all in there so that dwarves don't go past the corpses whenever they come outside. It makes it a little bit more manageable, but then we've got children playing in there, so I don't know. Apparently they like being in there. Can I channel one tile above it and then put a grate on it? Yeah. Kind of. If I wanted there to be no miasma in that room, I would actually have to open up the entire area. It's because if this goblin corpse is here, right? Or this goblin corpse here, the square the goblin corpse is on has to be exposed to the air. Having a hole over here wouldn't stop miasma from spawning from this corpse. Because this corpse here would still be underground, even if there was a hole over here. So I could do that. I could expose the entire thing to the air, or I could mine out the roof completely and then floor over it, and that would be fine. Which I may do. Yeah. How would I do that? Like that. Probably too much work. Well, I mean, I don't know. You usually put one grate over the butcher shop. Yeah, it's easier for the butcher shop because all the corpses are going to be in the single square tile in the middle of the butcher shop. Corpses are always going to be like here. So if you just have that tile exposed to the air, then there's no miasma. But because all these corpses are all over the place, I'd have to expose the entire area just because the tile the corpse on has to be in the open, or has to be counted as outside. Doesn't matter whether there's a open to the air next to it. If that tile the corpse is on underground, and then it will generate miasma. At least that's, I believe that's how it works. Section of cavern has collapsed. You stupid dwarves. Did anyone die from that? Ah, you broke your left lower leg. You foolish dwarves. Don't do that then. Mine it out first. Just stop it. Stop it. Making it. Terrible, terrible mistake. There we go. I'll do that. Oh! Hopefully that didn't kill anyone. Section of the cavern has collapsed. Miner cancels dig channel. Dangerous terrain. Unconscious. 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 Fisher dwarf cancels dig channel. Unconscious. Carpenter cancels construct bed. Resting injury. The child is dizzy and distressed. He's gloomy after being out in the sunshine again. Yeah. Kinda torn because I love small forts, but having only 25-inch dwarves really makes Dwarf Fortress a bit too easy. Trying to feed 100 people would be a challenge in and of itself. It is more difficult to manage them all. Though with skilled planters, farms are able to produce a lot of food. So This is going to go horribly as well, isn't it? Eventually. Because the ground underneath it has been mined away, it's difficult to channel out the roof above. Do this. Like that. There we go. I have to pull it back like bit by bit. Otherwise they're just going to collapse the floor on top of the dwarves below again. This isn't also completely exposed to the air above because there's also stuff above, so... this isn't really solving the problem, is it? Cave-ins are rarely fun, unless when it's done on purpose. Yes, you can have cave-ins rigged up to, like, a lever, and then a support pulls out, and the entire roof will collapse on everything underneath it. It can be very devastating. I've even seen some which collapse entire forts when you pull a lever, because the whole thing is, like, suspended by one... what's it called? By one, like, pillar. And when you pull a lever, the pillar disappears, and the whole fortress just... I think someone had one of those which... another section of the cavern collapses. Did anyone die? Fisher Dwarf has stopped responding to the world. He is ashamed, dwelling upon throwing something. Staring off into space. That can't be good. Or PTSD or something. Yeah, it's a lot of text. It's all the negative thoughts I'm having for seeing all the bodies. Well, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just going to build floor here and forget about this. I thought it was going to be easier than it was, but then I realized, because they're going to have to mine the floors above it out, and Actually, speaking of that, I could just put all the corpses up in this tower, which I haven't finished. That'd be easier. Stop that. DB... No, not that. BD... C. There we go. F. Like that. Put claystone there. Put claystone there. Are there any other holes? Probably. Is that a hole? Oh, okay. I think we've covered up all the holes. Good. I won't move all the corpses now. Oh. And there. Human Mateman is visiting. Hey, dwarves, how's it going? Oh, why are you all so sad? Created a masterpiece Gabbro figurine of Kicrost rapid bolts. Well done. What's I doing with that? I was going to try and create a... Let me see. No, not that. Oh, no? Well, I think you do it with I, don't you? Fine, whatever. Yep. No, that's what I did. Oh, assign location. Can't assign location to that? Okay. Oh, whatever. There we go. Okay. It's probably because there's already a location there, which I can't place one on top of it. We've got a bunch of injured dwarves in the hospital. Why is that? What's wrong with you all? Oh. You've broken your left upper arm, your left shoulder, your left elbow. You've injured your lower leg and your knee. Your head is slightly bruised and your left ear is badly damaged. And your left lower leg is badly damaged. Are you all just waiting on diagnosis? Manager. Ability to stand lost. Diagnosis required. Crutches required. Left lower leg. Needs sutures. Need dressing. Needs immobilization. Well, we've got the traction bench for that. Needs sutures and needs dressing. Okay. Cannot stand. Cannot fly. Oh, here we go. Part proctis? Oh, part broken tissue, I think that means. What's this one? Chief Medic! Broken tissue. Okay. Oh wait, there's some other people over there? I'm a dwarf. What's yours? Planter. Ability to stand lost. Ability to grasp somewhat impaired. I mean, that could just mean that they're, like, unconscious on the ground, but... Right upper arm bone. Compound fracture smashed apart. Right shoulder muscle. Compound fracture cut apart. Heavy bruising. Overlapping fracture on the right shoulder bone. Smashed apart. Neck skin torn open. Neck fat torn open. Upper spine nervous tissue. Light bruising. Diagnosis required. Crutch required. Neck needs cleaning. Needs dressing. Right upper arm needs cleaning. Surgery. Suturing. Sutures. Dressing. Immobilization. Cleaning. Sutures. Setting. Dressing. Immobilization. Immobilization might actually mean that we need what's it called? That we need plaster. Brewer cancels construct building went insane. Well, poops. Interrupted by troll. Oh, there's a troll down here, is there? Oh, there is. Let me just have a look at all this. Brewer is stricken by melancholy. Okay, well I think that's our first... Yeah, brewer. I believe she's gone past the point of redemption. Because that's the same as what dwarves get when they fail a mood. So... Okay. There's a troll down in the caves. Could you please deal with it? All our monster hunters running around the corridors down here. Fighting off everything. Oh, the troll's dead. Apparently there's another dwarf dead there as well. Tatos stars. Yeah, okay. Let me go into stocks. Collect all the bolts. Armor. Armor. Large bat leather rope. Get rid of it. Collect that, collect that. Just go through this, seeing if there's anything else which is forbidden. Here we go. I mean, this is all large stuff which I think was dropped by trolls and all that, but... Guavas? Why are they? Guava. Why is a guava, like, forbidden? Okay, there we go. That's the seeds. I don't want to unforbid those. The claystone and saltpeter there, which is forbidden. Eh. That's no problem. Here we go. And there we go. Okay. So, let's have a look. Okay, gypsum plaster powder is produced at a kiln or magma kiln from gypsum, alabaster, selenite, or satin spar, but not anhydrite, and an empty bag. The production of gypsum plaster powder requires the furnace operating skill. They're used in production of plaster casts. So gypsum, alabaster, selenite, or satin spar. Do we have any of those? What do we got down here? Mica? Marble. No. What's this? Slate. Granite. Gabbro. Diorite. Gabbro. Granite. Granite. Cassiterite. Microcline. Kimberlite. Claystone. Now let me see, what levels are these made on? Gypsum, where's that found? Gypsum is found in sedimentary layers in large clusters. It is also yellow and it has the hash as a symbol. Alabaster is found within gypsum in small clusters. It has a small arrow pointing up as its symbol and it's white. Selenite, found within gypsum. Satin spar, found within gypsum. Okay. So we just have to find gypsum. It's sedimentary layers as large clusters. So we're looking for yellow hashes. That's saltpeter. Okay, well, we're gonna need to, like, expand mining operations to have a look around. Hope everyone is up to the task. I'm seeing quite a few red arrows. Unfortunate. No. Okay, there we go. Any more bodies to bury, we can put them in those ones. And let's hope that's enough. Do we have any gypsum on the surface? No. Maybe we'll uncover some down here. We could also trade for some. It would actually be useful to ask for them to deliver for us. Also, we're making an awful lot of beds. Bed. There. Oh, wait, that's wrong. There. And we've got one more we can put over here. There we go. Masterpiece round lime wood bed. Someone's gotta have a good bed. Oh, a bunch of the dwarves have actually come out of the hospital. Oh, that's nice. And we've struck lignite. Oh, we've constructed 62 beds. Really? I don't think I placed down 62 beds. I disagree with that, but maybe I miscounted. You just created a mass more amount of beds. Are you really that fast? Okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Okay, 41 plus another 41 down here. That is 82. Okay. So I need... How many did I say? 62. So we need another 20 beds. I can also just say, you know, use the beds which we already have. I can deconstruct them. And, have them do that, but... Come across anything here which we could use? Interrupted by troll. Cancels eat. Yeah, that would be a big cancel. Tunnel turtles. Oh, I didn't actually move your station. Move over here. You're probably getting a tad hungry. Where's this troll? One over there. And there's one over here. Overcome by terror. Where is it? I'm not... Oh, there it is. Over here. Come on, go deal with that troll. Charge! Rescue that dwarf. Bam. Paff, paff. Biff. Pow. Smack. Well done. There's a cave crocodile as well. Go deal with that. We gotta keep these tunnels safe for our dwarves. But also, you know, all the hunters going around in them. Erush Kick Rost Akgos Engraver has been cursed by Doran. Oh, you stupid sod. Did you kick over something inside of the temple? Yeah, you did. There wasn't a statue in there. He kicked over a musical instrument I had constructed in there. Oh, you stupid sod. Well, you've got it now. She is regretful after toppling something over. Yeah, you better feel regretful after toppling something over. Ugh. Well. Customize. Nickname. Erush. I don't know. I just feel like calling you bad choices, but... There we go. Bad choices. Wolfie. Well, actually, what was... Is it that, or is it... Oh yeah, I think it could be either. Customize. Profession nickname. Cursed. I'll just say that. Okay. And Erush is, yeah. Welp, you are going to get... Make bedroom. Here. Assign bed. Where's Erush? There we go. That's your bedroom now. Which bedroom was that? Was it that one? I think it was that one. Erush. Retod. Tyrol. No, because they were Mason, weren't they? This one. Assign bed. Free bed. Make bedroom. Assign bedroom. There we go. You're married to the captain of the guard. Welp. That's not good. It is that one there. Bad choices is funnier. Well, where are you? There we go. Meditating on fire. You're haggard. You actually part of the... No. And you have a child too. Oh, don't go toppling anything else, but you can't really make your situation worse. You are actually going to go into... let's see. Squads. No. Military. Oh, actually. Need a military commander, do I? Hey, you're a military commander now. No. Oh, you are the, leader of the, tunnel turtles. That's unfortunate. Are you really? I suppose you are. Okay, fine. The leader of the tunnel turtles is now cursed, and I don't know with what. I believe it can be randomly... It can possibly be randomly chosen. Where are they? Yeah, they're up there. No, they're actually in their, group form now, are they? No, because you're a, Where are you? There we go. Right, you're right there. Erosh. Tunnel turtles, position here. Actually, no, I don't need to do that, do I? I've got a better idea. Assign location. Oh, I can't do that. Used by justice. Weren't you able to, like, tie up random dwarves? I suppose you could just do this. Where is it? W. Add new burrow. Burrow 2. Define this burrow. Yeah, set symbol, I don't know. To that. Then... Oh, that changes the symbol again. How do I change the color? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Whatever. Do that. With ropes and jails. Well, that's what I thought. I have a rope here and it's designated as a jail for the justice system. So... But I can't, like, tell them to, like, stick this dwarf here. Anyway, alert. Add alert. No, wait, that's not right. Delete alert. Yes. Oh wait, Burrow 2. think there's a way to, like... Let's see. Alerts. Delete alert. Yes. Did I make it a room jail? I'm pretty sure I did. Resize room. Yeah. Do I have to, like, designate the... I have to do like this? No. Let me have a look. Strengths. While an animal is assigned to it the same as with the cage using the Q menu, dwarves can and will only be assigned from within the justice system. Okay, so they actually have to have done something wrong. I can only do it from over here, I believe. Disorderly conduct. Well, they probably did vandalism. There we go. Okay. Convict. One witness. Yep, sorry. You did bad. And you are going to go to jail. I mean, you did perform a crime by, you know, toppling over a Vim, the musical instrument. And even though you've paid for it already, you will pay for it now by being put into jail. Make room. Yep. Used by justice system. Yep. Okay. Destruction of government property. What was the different things it said? Disorderly conduct. Vandalism. Disorderly conduct. Like a violation of production orders. And apparently vandalism. Beating. Convicted. Erosh. Witness. Dusim. Accusers. Erosh. They accused themselves. Injured party. Organ. Witnesses. Disorderly conduct. Injured party. Iden Ornelzon. Manager. But nobody else. Oh, sure. I mean, if that's them. That's a deal. Yep. And the brewer again. That's Zom. So I can sort of like choose from this, like, who's responsible for this. But, and dwarves will be like, oh, it's him. But there are cases where they'll come up with things and they'll lie. Oh, do I have a, I don't have a hammerer. We have a captain of the guard. We have a mayor. What's the mayor want? Make quivers again. Mayor, we're going to have to talk about your obsession with quivers. Apparently we have no more potash. New order. Ash. Ash. 20. Ash. Make potash. 20. Conditions. Add order conditions. Make ash. There we go. So they should get dragged and put into prison. Now. And we could just lock the door behind, Erush. Or whatever their name is. Because, there's going to be problems. Especially because they're part of the, tunnel turtles, and they're going to be equipped with a, battle axe. Wow, there's actually quite a few people injured down here. What's wrong with them all? Minor left lower leg. Plantar. Right hip. Spine. Are you all... Did you get into a fight or something? Has there been fighting going on? Planter punches the woodcrafter in the head. Yes, there has been. They're just punching each other. Okay, they might not go into prison yet if they've been busy fighting. We still haven't uncovered any material which we could use for casts. Just keep mining. Ugh. Do we need a medical? No. Pretty sure we don't need a hammer for this. No one's got the appropriate skills, and we don't have a hammer. Well. Amost. Ranger, Amost. A scissors mill. You can be the hammerer. What's that? Yes, listed as a hammerer. Is their name not purple anymore when they're a hammerer? There we go. Okay, you're down there. We're gonna have to create you a hammer. At this point, I'm just, willing to just make an iron hammer so that you can do that. Do we actually have any hammers? We might have one already. weapon? We have some iron warhammers. Fine. You'll probably just collect one of those. Yep. So we're gonna have some dwarves with their heads beaten in, but... Congratulations. Where is Cursed? Are you actually down here? No. Well, that's good. Can I, like, kick you out of this? Cannot remove commander with subordinates. Nope. That is annoying. I suppose I could take the squad off alert, actually. There we go. Until further notice, the tunnel turtles are not going to be active. Because their commander has done a bad. And they are wanted in the prison. How do I get soap again? It's with like lye and all that, isn't it? Oh, and apparently soap gives them a happy thought. Recently took a soapy bath. Chop wood, make ash, make lye, lye. Okay. You could also tallow or oil to make soap. Okay. So you can make soap from olives if you have them. Small bits of water like Roman bars work wonder. Don't usually mess with soap though. I think it's a good idea to have some soap because it stops infections. We're gonna have to queue up some things. There we go. Ash 20 and then Q lye 20. Conditions. Order condition. That one. There we go. Shame it doesn't prevent bad choices. If only they'd been soaked up, they wouldn't have toppled musical instruments, which they shouldn't have. Why are not our things not being organized? Eden? What is the matter? What's our manager up to? Manage work orders. Oh, you're just about to do that. Okay. You're moving very slowly. Probably upset about something. She didn't feel anything after seeing Akia's dead body. Well, good. That isn't funny. She is 120... he is 120 years old. His left lower leg is fractured. Well, no wonder he's moving slowly. Okay. Does he actually have like a splint on that or something? Yeah, he's got a wood splint and a wooden crutch. Okay, so he is moving slowly because he's moving with a crutch. My apologies. have a perfectly reasonable perfectly reasonable reason. What's all this mess down here? Bathroom grooves. Blood. Some dwarves have been having a bit of a Barney down here. They beat you over the head with a wheelbarrow? The axe dwarf is fighting. That's not good. Oh, helmet snake. Where's Fath? The brewer Fath. Fath, muzzle, brewer, stop! This isn't happening! The brewer charges at the woodcrafter. The brewer collides. How does this start? The brewer punches a herbalist in the upper body with her left hand. So she just started wailing on someone nearby. Brewer charges at the woodcrafter. The brewer collides with the woodcrafter. They tangle together and tumble forward. Brewer stands up. Stop! This is happening. Help! Save me! Ranger punches the brewer in the right upper arm. Brewer attacks the ranger, but he jumps away. The brewer kicks the ranger in the fourth toe, shattering the nail through the giant cave spider silk shoe. Force twists the left hip. So this is why all my dwarves are being in the hospital, because they keep fighting each other. To be expected, I suppose. Captain of the guard has slipped into depression. Well, these tombs up here aren't all full, so that's good. We've actually buried everyone which we can. We've created our 4 iron anvils. That's nice. A human caravan has arrived. Maybe we'll be able to get some stuff from them. Move goods. Small gems, large gems. Crafts. Yeah, just bring all the crafts. There we go. And trader request. Manager. You're managing the work orders. You're still getting down there. Everything's going alright. I mean, there is dwarves throwing temper tantrums every now and then, but it's not actually... So far, it hasn't really, like, become a massive problem. It's just... You know, I think about a reasonable amount of dwarves are having issues. Did you just... No, you didn't. Where'd you go? Has anyone been put into jail yet? No. Come on. When are we going to get the accused? First. Beating. 26 days in prison. Officer Locum Colothel, herbalist. Disorderly conduct. Injured party. Kogan Geshuddetas, the farmer. Vandalism. Uzol Gakizolin, minor. No sentence pending. The mayor is pending. That's a violation of production order, so... Yep. That's probably just going to be a beating. Randomly selected. Yep. These are like the cases, and I think these are like... Yeah. There's just disorderly conduct, but... Other than I had disorderly conduct, I don't have any more information to go off of. So... I like the justice system. It kind of leaves you to be like, you know, okay, so I've got a problem here. Someone has been found dead, and I don't know who the culprit is. Now I have to try and figure it out. Which you can cheat at. But... Or at least you used to be able to. I don't know whether that was patched. How's the hammerer going? Have they got their hammer? We got us some beatings queued up. Eat. Nope. Do you need anything? No, you don't. Okay, well. Make bedroom. Assign bedroom. Just go from the top, whatever. Hammerer! You get the first room down here. All these ones have rooms which are currently the small rooms. I wish you could use page up and page down to get through this menu. Orphan children. I think they're listed under their parents. Maybe. Mark's dwarf. Or it just like listed the ones without beds up the top. Be easier. The scrolling does go faster the longer you hold the button down for, but then you tend to just zoom past what you wanted. Sword dwarf. Human maceman. I'm just going for the bottom now. Human hammerer. Human swordsman. Be a dwarf. Wrestler. Open carver. Dwarf. No, I won't do all these now, I suppose. Yeah, that's fine. But it's something which needs doing. Herbalist. That's kind of why I wish that, I don't know, migrant ways were in a bit smaller numbers. It would allow you to build up your fortress over time a bit more reasonably. So instead of doing like assigning 20 beds and then suddenly assigning 80 beds, you could just do it in like increments of 10. It would be much more manageable. So it's dwarven babies, yes they are. Doctor. Woolcrafter. Ranger. Recruit. Ledusen. Fish dissector. Ranger. Fishery worker. There we go. That's enough for the moment. And we've still got all these bedrooms down here. Why got everyone's bedrooms stuffed full of stuff? Saltpeter door destroyed by troll. Leave my doors alone. Oh, you're right there. Tunnel kickers. Go deal with this troll. Since the monster hunters don't seem to be doing their job. Are you just carrying? Like you're carrying a tooth. Left hand, iron shield. What about your right hand? Apparently you don't have anything in your right hand. Okay, so you don't have a axe. You've just got a shield. Where's this troll? Oh, it's right there. How did I not see that? Look it up. Come on! You're supposed to kill it. Don't let it kill you. It's got it beating them over the head with an iron helm. I wonder it's being rather more successful. Did it just rip the iron helm out of one of my dwarves' hands? Strikes a recruit in the right lower arm with her iron helm, bruising the fat through the pigtail cloak. Places a chokehold on a militia commander's throat. Recruit has been found dead. Oh, Saxel just died. Where'd she got the helmet from? Wait. No, that was a while ago. Oh, Saxel died a bit ago. Okay. Oh, that was a, that wasn't a member of my squad, that was one of the hunters. Come on. The recruit strikes the troll with her iron shield. She's smacking one over the head with the iron shield. Pong, 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 pong. Well, good on you. You'll get it eventually. Those injuries, begone fear! You felt satisfied upon improving armor. Is that because you're smacking it over the head with your shield, or because it was hitting you in your breastplate? Do you have any injuries? You do. Overexerted, you're getting tired from smacking it with your shield. Someone with a battle axe would be able to do a much better job of this. Who's got that unique battle axe? You have a steel shield. And the weavers are getting in on it as well, maybe. Nope, it's just standing nearby. Just watching. Have we killed it yet? Where is the troll? There's the troll. Ooh. What's this? Manager cancels managed work orders, interrupted by a cursed. Ah, frick! Erosh has transformed into a were-rat. Ugh. Okay, so... No, not tunnel killers. Kia kickers! There she is. We're gonna have to... This is a problem. She's hanging, though. Well, just run away! And then kill her. Might I say, though, a were-rat is rather more cool than recruits being found dead. You dead now? You should be. Okay. Where is the were-rat? There we go. In that short, brief period, 28 pages. We're gonna have to look out for bites. You're taking a child. The curse bites the dwarf child in the left hand. Okay. Who is the child? We'll be able to look for wounds, I suppose, so make a note of that. Child. Curse misses a recruit. First charges at the recruit. Recruit's knocked over. Grabs the recruit. Strikes the recruit. Locks the recruit's right ankle. Bends the recruit's right foot. Misses the head. Bites the recruit, but the attack is deflected. Wait, was the attack deflected by the child? No, tearing apart the skin through the Dwarf leather left mitten. Tearing apart the lower spine's nervous tissue. Latches on firmly. So that was a bite, but the attack was deflected, but it still latches on and it injures it, so I don't think that counts. Oh, I've improved my wrestling! That was not satisfying. No, I'd imagine not. Curse bites the recruit in the right hand, tearing the muscle through the llama wool right mitten. Recruit. Right hand. And the child was left hand. misses. The curse releases the grip of the curse right, the dwarf child. The curse bites the recruit in the lower left muscle arm. Yep. I don't know if that's the same recruit. The recruit bites the cursed. Okay. Do were creatures work if they're bitten by a normal person? Do they just turn into a normal person every full moon? Curse latches on firmly, bites the recruit. I suppose we could just check injuries and see who's got injuries, but it's hard to tell because our dwarves are punching each other. This isn't good. We're gonna have an outbreak of were creatures at this rate. Bites the recruit in the head. Can I change this so I can actually see the names of people? I don't know whether that's the same recruit or not. He's got all of his teeth punched out. Well, let's see. Who's got injuries around here? This herbalist. Welcome. This dwarven child. Ushria. Well, customize. Profession name. Cursed. Probably. Herbalist. Customize. Name. Farmer has no injuries. That dwarf has no injuries. Armor has no injuries. Carpenter has a damaged left ear, but I believe that was... You're badly injured, but is that because of the fight? Were you involved? Was there a stonecrafter involved? Stonecrafter. Yep. A planter there too. Yep. Okay, well. Problematic. Okay, who's cursed? Yep, Feb. Oh, what's a child? I can't put them into a military squad, can I? Lockham is also... So you get replaced by Tickled. Okay, I need to create a new squad. How do I do so? Militia Captain. You, okay. Create squad. No uniform. All in. Welcome. Okay, I think that's everyone, excluding the child. Oh. Apparently some of them died on the way there because they were so badly injured. Well, that makes my job easier. Did that child die? Yes, I believe they did. Okay, well, the creative boots. You're going to get put in here. Come on, I want you stationed in there. Ugh. Okay, well, yes. We've seen were creatures are kind of a big deal. And I probably haven't found them all. You haven't killed that troll yet. Come on, people. Ear kickers. Kill the troll. It's only got an iron helm as a weapon. I know it's an exceptional iron helm, but is it still passed out on the ground or something? Yeah, it's unconscious and exhausted. Exhausted. You know, when it wakes up, it's going to be very angry. Probably good to deal with it now. Have we found anything we can use to make plaster casts out of? Nope. Well, lovely. Oh, we had some traders, didn't we, too? Completely forgot about them. Trade. Thankfully, I got everything there already. Pearl millet flour? But I'd want pearl millet beer or something. Get some herring. Hake. Steelhead trout. Anchovies. Oysters. Perch. Nautilus, because I think someone actually likes eating nautilus in our fort. Shad, sole. We may as well just buy all of their food, but... Actually, why not? I mean, you know... Someone's gonna like some of it. And it's all pretty cheap anyway. I'm just surprised without refrigeration they can like bring fish from the ocean. Though I suppose maybe it's only a few days away from us. Maybe they salt them first. Actually, that would be a good mechanic in Dwarf Fortress. Being able to, like, salt and preserve meats. If you could have a salt mine. Prepared sperm whale heart. Someone's gonna like it. We're up to 16,000 now. Let's sell all this large stuff. Because we can't wear this. There we go, giant lion lung. I have to wonder what they're thinking when they're trading all this. To trade a profit? You want that much in profit? You're joking. I'll give you like how much I'm buying extra in profit. Okay, whatever. Okay, anything else we want? Get their cheese as well. Cheese is more expensive. Go. Such a bizarre collection of stuff. Okay. I think that's about it. Move goods. Stop trading all this stuff. No guy, and then just bring everything in as possible, as much as possible, please. I think we're gonna need a bigger, what's it called? we're going to need a bigger food storage area for all this. Food. There we go. And no drinks, no seeds. And forbid that and that. Because no one else is getting anything out of there. There is a dwarf body in there, but you haven't put him into a coffin. So I assume those are the two dwarves which came with the goblin army. They're not part of our civilization. Just remembered that. We're actually running out of drinks. Again. Ugh. Okay, you're going to be dragging all of that weird food which we bought over here. Dump these. There we go. A bit more wood. So we could craft the barrels from iron, but... eh. Yeah, creative boots. Are you positioned in here yet? Okay, well, we've got a large supply of food available now. Any dwarves which like any of that will be able to eat it and hopefully get a happy thought from it. Hello! Welcome, welcome. Which hopefully will curb our unhappy streak. Though I'm still worried about those bitten people. Where are they? Yeah, they're... You're resting. You're resting. Oh, of course, because you're in the hospital. So of course you're not moving. You know, if you just happen to like... Actually, tunnel kickers station in here. Gear kickers, or tunnel turtles station here. Gear kickers station there. Well, we've had tantruming dwarves because there's stresses which have been on our backs recently, which is understandable. However, one of them made a bad decision and kicked over a musical instrument, a vimmer, which I had set up in a temple. And of course the god was not happy with that and cursed them. And they turned into a were-rat not too long ago. And they bit a few other of my dwarves. Two of which are currently in the hospital. So I'm stationing the military in here. Because they are injured and they're lying in beds. And if they turn into were-rats, we'll be able to off them before they're too much of a problem. There was 2 others which also were bitten, but they died. One was a child. Yeah, that happened. It can actually happen to you in adventure mode if you, topple statues in a temple, the god curses you. It is unfortunate, and dealing with werebeast outbreaks is kind of tricky. Because of the hands-off nature of Dwarf Fortress, you're sort of preventative measures, really, more than anything else. Petitions. Sure. There's so much junk here. Wait, are we still all trading that stuff? Shouldn't be. No. Are we just gonna have to, like, stuff the corridors full of food? Because I bought so much food from them. That it's all gonna rot if it's just sitting outside. Our medical dwarves will be getting a lot of practice. What are you now, anyway? Dabbling, skilled wound dresser, novice diagnostician, dabbling surgeon, competent bone doctor, novice suturer. And you, the chief medical dwarf? Skilled wound dresser, novice diagnostician, adequate surgeon, dabbling bone doctor, novice suturer. Okay. So they're getting more skilled. Dangerous terrain. Okay. I'd imagine a tree is dangerous terrain. Why are you climbing up a tree? No migrants this season. Oh well. The cursed people still in here? No, apparently they've gotten up. Oh, they're located in here now. Okay. You both. Get in there. Well, that's not where I wanted you to get. Actually, get in here. Because there's a door there. Okay. Forbid. Not pet passable. There we go. Remove. Remove. And you can remove station because you're stuck in there. Carpenter has been possessed. We've got a mood. Oh, we don't have any more pineapple seeds. We do have some pineapples. Oh, we have pearl millet too. Let's plant some pearl millet because we can get some pearl millet. Apparently we do have some pineapples. Yeah, apparently we do have some pineapple thingies. Hey, we've made silk shirts. Urus just claimed a workshop. Okay, they're probably going to get very hungry and thirsty soon. He's hungry and thirsty. But I believe you were bitten, so we should only have to wait for a little bit to see whether you transform into a were-rat, and if anyone else does as well, which I might have overlooked, which is a distinct possibility. It's just rather difficult to, for me to figure out just who exactly is a threat. It's not something I've had to deal with too much. There we go. Drag more food into there. I did lock those doors, didn't I? Yep, forbidden, forbidden, good. If anyone's wondering, this room which they're in was going to be an archery range. Fisher Dwarf has been found dead, dehydrated. Now, I don't think there's much we could do about that. I think they were melancholy. But that was inevitable. Dump all the rock in here. Though it's been a while since they were bitten. Let me see. Infection. It says at risk to become infected, so I don't know whether it's a 100% chance every time, but... There's a moon cycle on the wiki. Yeah! When's the next one? Oh, here we go. There are exactly 13 full moons in a dwarven year. So we are in 11th of Malachite. 17th of Malachite. Okay. I'll have to wait about 6 more days. Captain of the guard is throwing a tantrum. Heidi is grieving. No. Fuck up, lad. Where are you? Well, tied himself with grief. He grieves dwelling upon somebody's death. Well, pretty much everyone is. He feels certified at work, so... You don't seem to have too many negative thoughts. Oop. Make more quivers. You keep asking us to make these quivers. I don't have any ranged dwarves. Let's create 2. We only need to create 2. Uh, 13th. Yeah, what was it? 17th. Okay. You haven't moved that were-rat's corpse. Make another refuse pile outside. Put it in there. Stinking up the place. And it's right in the hallway leading to people's bedrooms. Where are we going? I might wait until see whether the moon goes past and they have a problem or not. They probably will. And then I'll leave it. Aster's become a chief medical dwarf. Why did... Get that? Did you replace someone? I don't think so. Yeah. What's this? Urus has begun a mysterious construction. 15th. Sixteenth. So, who's going to transform? Hello, welcome. Oh, what's this? Oh, someone had a baby. 17th of Malachite. Are you feeling particularly hairy over there? Sometimes I think I need a drink, but I can control myself. Well... Playing with... Oh, well, there we go. Okay. I was just about to let them out. They just turned into were-rats. Large rat twisted into humanoid form. It is crazed for blood and flesh. Its eyes glow spring green. Its raw umber hair is patchy. Now you know why you will fear the night. Playing without a tile set? Yeah, I always play without a tile set. So... I've just gotten used to it over time. Anyone else? Can we see them? Hey, it was only those two! Well, that's perfectly fine. We can just keep them stored up in there. Could try and kill them. But that's risky. We might leave that. Come on, we've got barrels and all that. I want you to, like, put food in barrels, please. Monster hunters might kill them when they transform back. Oh, really? Did they do that? Let's see. Monster hunter. Monster slayers. They're less helpful than they might initially seem. No, I don't think it says anything about it. The thing is, when they transform back, people don't really remember that they were werewolves. Or they do, but they're not threats, so they leave them alone. Okay. Oh! Brewist! Abia Serol, carpenter, has created Ked Lanlar, a Rabutan wooden bed. She claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor Godin Tempted Posts. Ah, you created a bed. No, not room 4. The Fed Birds. This is a Rambutan wood bed. All craft dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with oval petrified wood cabochons. Where did we get petrified wood from? Decorated with guava wood and encircled with bands of rambutan wood, giant olm leather, table cut citrines, and llama wool. This object menaces with spikes of giant olm bone. On the item is an image of dwarves in Nice. The dwarves are travelling. The artwork relates to the foundation of Rackhelped by the barricaded whips of the hot armors in the early spring of 125. Hey, that's us! On the item is an image of dwarves in rose quartz. The dwarves are labouring. The artwork relates to the foundation of Wire Righteous by the last trumpets of the hot armor in 87. Huh. If they do when they're werebeasts, but they transform back, they might still kill them. Well, they've transformed back. We can actually keep them up here indefinitely, I think, because every time they transform, they, like, heal, and they don't get hungry or thirsty again, so we can just keep them in there. Toss him to become a doctor. Well, that's good. You're actually getting skilled at your labors. Oh, that guy's on a torsion bench. Diagnose patient. Yes, yes. We can see his tasks down the bottom there. Rest. Diagnose patient. Good job. Diagnose patient. Good job. Diagnose patient. He went stuck in like an infinite loop. Kinda looks like it. Maybe you keep failing diagnosing the patient. Let me deconstruct this thingy. Traction bench. The dwarf might be sleeping on it, but it might not be an appropriate structure for them to diagnose a patient upon. What was it? Traction bench. It's capital R. Just leaving him there lying on the ground with a broken leg or whatever. Hey! Forged all of our battle axes. Oh, we've got a whole bunch of stray puppies. How adorable. Animals. Yes. They're all available to be adopted. I saw a combat log. Oh, you're fighting a Dwarf. Okay. What's our log looking like? Make potash, make ash, make lye, make wood barrels. Fine. Do we need another container in here? Put 2 more in here. No, not cages. There we go. Okay, well, we're muddling along. Let's add new tasks. Furniture, iron, statue. Related to specify a new image. Historical figure. This nameless being is a yak bull born in 124. It's of unknown heritage. Ugh, good lord. Is there any king? Liver kings? No, that's... It's just like list name. It's just like... List after list after list of just nameless cattle. Ah yes, this yak bull in particular was very noticeable. Okay, it's not that bad. Hey, we've got our named characters all the way up here. We'll make a statue to Buttery. Done. I think that's... Is that... Did I select that properly? Add new task. Statue. Details. Many of my dwarves seem to be in low spirits. Yeah. Mind. Get one of tidy. And we'll get one of Xaverian. There we go. I think that's done. Yeah. They're suffering a bit. We had a goblin siege where a lot of our military died. So... the dwarves are having some difficulty getting over the sadness of that situation. It's the whole stress system in the game. Well, it's been found dead, dehydrated. Yeah, some of them are stumbling around, oblivious. And then occasionally, then they'll die, so we just stuff them into a coffin. I build mostly on 1Z level. That's more as a benefit for the Twitch viewers. I suppose that's a nice side effect of it. Mostly it's just because it's how I tend to build. I've just always built on the 1 level, so... I do try to build on other levels, but it's a bit haphazard. Just what I'm used to, really. Means I can see everything which I need all at once rather than having to search around for it. Hey, wait, what? Torpedo door has been destroyed by Olin. Where's Olin? Feb. You're cursed though. No. Get back. Where to put you? Back in there. And we need a door. I could actually expel them, couldn't I? How do you expel people? Oh, emigration. Yeah, I'm on this. Emigration or exile from your fortress currently happens when you order one of your dwarves to leave. Fortress has any holdings. Okay. How do you expel someone? Believe they do have family, but they're a threat to the greater fortress. Bib. Customize. Where we're at. Where we're at. do I do it through the, Let me see. Hold on. There we go. No. Being able to think in 3 dimensions would be very useful. I mean, I understand that you can create more efficiency by having buildings underneath each other. All that. And I do try to do that sometimes, but... New unit. Relations. Thoughts and preferences? Nope. Health. We have Dwarf soap, apparently. How do we emigrate? Immigration or exile from the fortress currently happens when you order one of your dwarves to leave. Yeah, okay. How do you order a dwarf to leave? Is it under the, petitions? Nope. Missions. People. World. Let's see. Holdings and tribute. No. That's not it. Missions. I could just put them on a task to find an artifact. Yeah. Okay. Okay, there's a rhodolite amulet over here. The angelic lenses. Recover this artifact. And I'll assign squads the creative kickers. The creative boots. There you go. That is your mission. Should you choose to accept it, you don't actually have a choice in the matter. I don't expect you to succeed. Retrieve the angelic lenses. Have I ever listened to the dramatic reading of Boat Murdered on YouTube? No, I have not. Though I have read Boat Murdered. Ages ago. Okay. Well, they're on a mission. We're collecting all the food which I bought. And we're slowly putting it into barrels, though a lot of it's probably rotten by now, isn't it? Actually, we've moved most of it inside, apparently. That's good. We're probably making some dwarves happy with the random assortment of food which we've got. Which they'll be glad to be able to eat. Oh, the creative boots have returned. Yeah, what? He just left. Missions. Yeah. Did you get the artifact? No, you did not. You're supposed to be going. Why are you back here? Yeah. You're both... you actually get it? No, you didn't. I think I have to wait for them to come back and give their report as to what happened. It's like, oh, I couldn't find it. We'll see their report and then I'll stop. Because I was going to be moving on to Warhammer 2, but keep getting dragged into new things. Okay. Where are you? What's your report? I'm just going to position the tunnel kickers here, the tunnel things here, and the gear kickers over here. Just in case. Do we get a report on your mission? News, world. Ah, here we go. Mission report. First in Galena, set out. Yeah. You set out, and you set out, and you didn't do anything. Well, civilization, world, mission. Wait, what's it? People's mode. No, not an artifact. Civilization, people. I have no recoverable. Can't I just say attack this place? Here we go. Raid this site. Assign squads. Gear kickers. Go do that. Raid the goblins over there, please. Oh, miner. Where are you? What would it take to make you happy? She prefers to consume custard, apple cider, or rock nuts. Well. We don't actually have either of those. You're going to go and leave again? I'm not trying to kill you, honest. Okay, fine. Well, you're leaving. All the food here is inside. Everything's done. Dwarves are unhappy. But they're staying generally stable for the most part. Ugh. So I think that will do it for Dwarf Fortress for tonight. Mostly be dealing with the fallout of the Goblin siege. And building up our military again. So next time we're going to have to, I don't know, suppose create food for the dwarves. I don't really have any more aim. I don't really have any aims at the moment. Suppose break into new cavern layers. It feels kind of difficult to do anything because all the dwarves are all sad. a bit sad. It's possibly problematic. We'll have to see whether it gets any worse. I mean, I'm learning still how to deal with all the stress issues, and it is tricky. If I do another game, I might do it with a smaller amount of dwarves so I can handle things a bit better. But yes, that will be it for Dwarf Fortress for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you'll join me again next time. I will stop the recording here.